Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manchester East Cobra football. I'm Joe Briggs. We sadly missed the first play of this game. The kickoff with Marcus Briggs just leveled Bedford carrier over there. They're getting started out here, 1st and 10 Bedford.
They're moving us.
These are the playoffs.
How you doing, Mr. Briggs?
Nice carry by Bedford. Gain of about 7 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bracket here, the second level bracket. The playoff, the winner of this game is going to go to the final championship. Manchester East Cobras in the blue, Bedford Jaguars in the black. Bedford passing off, going for a run. He is tackled, brought down. Marcus Briggs on the stop. 3rd and about 4 for Bedford. Deep lineup back there. Pitch off going through the middle. Finds some space. He's plugged. Gain of about 1. Stopped by Marcus Briggs and Aiden Plumpton. Brandon Monero getting in on the mix there. We'll say hello and best wishes to Sarah Jerome. This is Jason Jerome, number 46's mom, who's recovering from a surgery. Can't be here tonight. She's never missed a game. Bedford, number 44, running on the side. Somebody lost a shoe. Manchester holding Bedford on down in the first series of plays. 6:55 here in the first quarter, no score. Cobras take the ball at the Bedford 15. 1st and 10 Cobras. Javal Desser on the carry. Desser straight through the middle. Gain of about 1 yard, Javal Desser. Going to be 2nd and about 9. Peyton Bickford takes the snap, hands off to Quinn Perez Castaneda, who stopped right at the line, followed and blocked by Jason Jerome. Actually, Desser pulled about 3 yards out of there, so it's going to be 3rd and about 6. 5:41 here in the first period. Again, sorry about missing that initial kickoff. Had logistical problems there. Peyton Bickford takes the snap, hands off to Marcus Briggs. Briggs running on the left side, finds a hole, pushes through. Does he make the first down? It'll be close. I don't think that he did. No, indeed. It's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. 5:16 here in the first period. You see how they get over here. Just about a half yard. They're backing up. Oh, they're going to bring the chains out. They're going to bring the chains out. That's the first down. Marcus Briggs making the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal on the Bedford 4-yard line. 5:13 here in the first quarter. There's the snap, goes to Briggs again. Briggs pushing through, running. Touchdown! Marcus Briggs putting 6 points on the board at 5:05 here in the first quarter. 6-0 here. This playoff game, winner of this game will go to the championship next week. That's the winner of the Goffstown-Merrimack game. Whoever wins that game will meet the winner of this game here next week, Saturday night, same time, same station. Fumble! Bickford picks it up, but he stopped. Did not make the extra point. Ladies and gentlemen, indoor football is a game of extra points. This could be the difference between winning or losing this game. But for right now, Manchester will take the lead at 6-0, 5:05 here in the first quarter. Mike Roomraj kicks off, goes to number 22, the Bedford side, who stopped right there at the line by Kevin Malcolm. Midfield possession for Bedford, outstanding position, so they'll pick it up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Bedford. Midfield, right at the 25-yard line. Goes 44, running on the left side. He picks up a few, picks up about 5 yards. Nice run, really nice run. Gonna be 2nd and about 5, maybe 6. There's the snap. Bedford going to 44 again. Gain of about 2 yards for being brought down near the sidelines. It's Griffin Nye on the stop. Griffin Nye has just been a formidable force on the defense this year. Griffin has 2 older brothers, stars at Central football. Got quite a legacy to follow there. Griffin had an outstanding regular season this year when he was a leading carrier. Sack. Michael Roomraj breaking through the line, pulling down the carrier behind the line, number 35 on Bedford team. Again here in Bedford SportsPlex. A lot of activity here tonight. 4th and 4 for the Bedford Jaguars. Number 35. There's a pass. Incomplete. Excellent coverage. Excellent coverage. Joey Halkarts tipping the ball. Deflecting it. Joey Halkarts. Great defensive play there. Covering the receiver. Cobras turning it over on downs, picking up the ball, 1st and 10. Colin Hines picking up, he gets sacked, hammered behind the lines for a loss of about 5 yards. Where was the blocking on that play? It's got to be running through Colin's mind. Bedford defense coming alive. Second and about 14 Cobras.
Fire off the ball.
Bickford takes the snap, goes to Quinn Perez Castaneda, who makes up that loss, running right through the middle, brought down by 34 of Bedford. Quinton is shooken up a little bit on that play, on that carry. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 now after that gain by Perez Castaneda. Aiden Plumpton's father over here. And family. 41 seconds here left in the first quarter. Manchester up by 6 points. It's 6-0. Quentin Perez Castaneda still recovering from that last hit. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy over here, who is Jason Jerome's uncle, is a real live race car driver. Driving F1 cars throughout the circuit, throughout the country, racing with Paul Newman and others. Quite an inspiration to his nephew, Jason Jerome. Nice night here tonight, the Bedford SportsPlex. You see Quentin Perez still trying to catch his breath out here. 28 seconds here left in the first quarter. 3rd and about 7 is an offsides. I think it was Kevin Malcolm. There is Griffin Nye's father and 2 brothers. Hard to tell that resemblance. Both the Nye boys stars at Central football. 3rd and about 14. Goes to Marcus Briggs. Briggs on the carry. He is sacked behind the lines. Briggs dropped down for a loss of about a yard. Bedford defense just coming alive here tonight. And that's the end of the first quarter. Manchester 6, Bedford nothing here at the Bedford SportsPlex. These Cobras switch sides and get ready to start the second quarter here at the Bedford SportsPlex. In their playoff game here. Winner of this game makes it to the final. Peyton Bickford getting ready to pass. He's looking. It's in the air. It goes! It's incomplete. Into the arms of Marcus Briggs, but he couldn't hang on to it. Couldn't hang on to it as he dived. Peyton Bickford just throwing it beautifully though. Nicely done, Peyton Bickford. And Briggs was well covered. He dived, but just couldn't keep his hands on it. Would have been a heck of a game. That hands it over on downs to the Bedford Jaguars. Bedford jogging, he's running all the way in! Bedford touchdown! Number 34 on Bedford, evening the score. Nicely done, found a hole and ripped right through it.
Come up!
6 to 6. Bedford bringing up the score. I told you this was going to be a game of extra points here tonight. We'll see if Bedford makes errors and takes the lead. There's the snap. He does! Bedford taking the lead. 7 to 6. 8:43 here in the second quarter. Bedford changing the momentum of this game, taking the lead. This is their third match this season. They're 1-1. Bedford preparing to kick. Nice deep kick. Picked up by Kevin Malcolm. Kevin running. This is actually a really great catch by Kevin. Kevin brought down midfield, a very nice carry. At about the Bedford 22, will be 1st and 10 Manchester. 1st and 10 Manchester. 7:52 here in the second quarter. Manchester down by 1 point. 7 to 6. Briggs on the carry, running through the middle. Briggs picking up about 5 yards. 6 yards maybe. Nice game. It was a very nice game. It was about 6 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 4 off that carry by Briggs. The 7th grade team here relaxing, getting ready to enter their playoff game here tonight. Kobe Gardner. 2nd and 4. Again goes to Briggs. Briggs change inside, running. Not as successful this time, but still makes forward gain of about a yard, yard and a half. Coach Dane Heilman not happy with the legwork. Says just keep it going forward. Goes to Briggs again. Briggs right through the middle. Briggs bringing it all the way down to about maybe the 3-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and about 3. And who has showed up here tonight but none other than Roger Jerome. He's Jason Jerome's dad. Second down, it's on the ground! Fumble picked up by Peyton Bickford. I think it was Colin Hines who picked it up. A 3rd down, a loss there on that of about 2 yards. Bedford coaching staff looking at the situation. Dane Heilman coming out, advising the offense, how to handle this situation where they're short, but it's third down. They need to cross that line. Third and goal. Goes to Briggs. Briggs running on the outside. Briggs, does he cross? Touchdown! Marcus Briggs crossing the line for the second time tonight, bringing up 12-7. Manchester. Briggs having a good night tonight. 5:37 here in the second quarter. Manchester just putting the 12-point on the board. Can they make their extra point? Griffin Nye in motion. Bickford handing off Quint Perez. Castaneda. He's stopped. He is stopped. They are held to 12 points. Again, this will likely be a game of extra points. Bedford got theirs. Will they get their next one? Cobras getting ready to kick off. Michael Roomrush puts the boot to it. Fumbled a little bit by 35, who picks it up. Follows his blocker. Wisely is caught in a crossfire before being brought down by Griffin Nye and Quentin Perez. Castaneda midfield. Well, they'll pick it up 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Bedford. Pretty complex formation here. There's the snap, 34, picks it up, hands it to 44. He's running, following some blockers, taking some heat. Held to maybe a half a yard gain. Brandon Monero putting a stop to it. Griffin Nye finishing it up. Only 2nd and 9. There's the snap, goes to big 44. Running, looks like he's got some room. He's still running. Is he in? It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Bedford. Narrowing the gap. Taking the lead again. It's 13-12. Again, because they had the extra point. Bedford now in control of this ball game. It's 13-12. Bedford going to try to get their extra point here. It's going to be a pass. They can make 2 if they pass it. It's incomplete. They're held. Score remains 13-12. Bedford in the lead. 3:57 here in the second quarter. Bedford kicking off. Nice boot. Deep. Way deep. Colin Hines picks it up. Running through. Gets heavy resistance. Stopped at the Manchester 17-18 yard line. Fairly deep position for the Cobras. They'll pick it up. 1st and 10. Again, it was Colin Hines on that carry. Bedford is in the lead by 1 point, 13-12 here in the second quarter. Marcus Briggs running on the left side. He spun around before being brought down, gain of about 3 yards. A lot of excitement over here. Second and 7 for the Cobras. Bickford takes up, he's short pass, intended for Kevin Malcolm, but it's incomplete. I don't think Malcolm was quite ready for it. Beautifully executed by Peyton Bickford. 3rd and 7, Manchester. Bickford to Briggs. Briggs bouncing off, finding some room, moving. He goes out of bounds. Going to be 4th down at about 4 yards. Manchester make or break point. If they do not make the first down, this turns the momentum clearly over to Bedford, who will be in very good position to score. Bickford coming in, so is Coach Guerin. Advise them. of the play that hopefully will make it over that line. A much needed first down. 1:37 here left in the half. Cobras down by 1 point, 12-13. It's 4th and 4. Bickford stumbles, passes to Griffin Nye, who runs it. He's out of bounds. Griffin Nye is out of bounds. Step out of bounds. Does he make? He makes the first down though. Griffin, if he hadn't stepped out, would have scored. Beautifully done. Griffin Nye turning the edge here, getting control of the momentum here again on that catch. 1st and 10 Manchester. Colin Hines, I believe, on the carry. Gain of about 1, 2, 3. Gain of 3. Nice on that. Second about 6. Short pass by Bickford again intended for Kevin Malcolm. That's the second time that play has failed. Both times Malcolm wasn't prepared to receive, I believe. Execution on the part of Bickford was flawless, I believe, both times. Mr. Halkarts, Mr. Joey Halkarts over there on the chain. Briggs on the carry. Briggs looking to run, goes to the outside. Can he push his way through for a first down? There's a flag on the field. There's a penalty. Let's see what happened. Well, apparently there was not a penalty. I don't know what the ref was signaling there. There was neither a first down nor a penalty. It's 4th and about 1 on the Bedford, I'd say 6-yard line. Can the Cobras push across that 1 yard to make a first down, give themselves some breathing room? They're going to give it to Colin Hines. Does he do it? He does it. Colin Hines makes the first down with 9 seconds of play left. Bickford spikes it to stop the clock. I think what was going on before the rest was there's a timeout called on Manchester to stop the clock. There's just 9 seconds here left to play. I don't even think that clock is accurate. I think it's probably less than 9 seconds. Second goal, Cobras, 9 seconds left in the half. It's 8.4 seconds. Again, they did adjust it. Bickford still hanging on. He finds a hole. He runs it through. Touchdown, Peyton Bickford. Touchdown, Cobras. Peyton Bickford crossing the line, bringing the score up 18-13. 4 seconds here left in the half. Cobras taking control of this ball game again. Can they make their extra point? Bickford again passes. This time to Griffin Nye. Griffin Nye scores. Easily pulling it out of the air. Bringing it up.
Kick off, make a play now.
That should bring it to 20. They gave the score to the wrong team on that. 3 seconds here left in the half. Cobras up 20-13. Michael Room launch kick. It's fumbled. It's deep. It's back. There's an onslaught of Cobras. They're rushing. He's still on his feet. He's finally brought down by Griffin Nye and Michael Rumraj. On about the 2-yard line. It's 25. That is the end of the half. They're calling it the end of the half, where Manchester is up 20-13. We'll be right back to the start of the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of play, where Manchester East Cobras are taking on the Bedford Jaguars in the playoff. Kevin Malcolm takes the ball, moves it forward. Beautifully done. Kevin just doing phenomenal this year. Going to be midfield, 1st and 10 for the Cobras, who are up 20-13. Marcus Briggs on the carry, he's running, he's clear! All the way, almost to the goal line, almost crossing. Marcus Briggs, first down. Surprise carry there by Marcus Briggs, in the sense that there was just no one out there. He makes almost the goal line, just a beautiful tackle by Bedford defensively. Bickford running himself all the way across. Touchdown, Peyton Bickford. Manchester broadening the gap here, 26-13 in the start of the third quarter. Nicely done, Peyton Bickford. Cobras going to make their extra point. Goes to Briggs. Looks like he's going to get boggled down. He's running, he's scrambling, he's pushing through. Does not make it. Does not make it. Score remains 26-13. Cobras getting ready to kick off. Michael Rumraj applies the boot. It bounces, goes to 34. Griffin Nye gets a hand on him, but he's still running. He's still in there. Is he running all the way down? Finally brought out of bounds about the 10-yard line. Quite a return by Bedford. Looking to narrow this gap again. 1st and 10, Bedford on about the Manchester 11-yard line. Rich Hines over here on the marker, and we'll resume here. 1st and 10, Manchester on about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Bedford, I'm sorry, on the 11-yard line. There's Joey Halcart's father over there next to Rich Hines. 34 takes the ball. He's going to pass. He's looking. He's taking some pressure. He has a hole. Is he going to run it in? He's all the way in. All the way in. A missed tackle there. Bedford bringing it up. Unexpected. They tried to get a pass off. Couldn't find the receiver. Runs it himself. Evades 2 tackles and makes it through the line. Scores now 19-26 as Bedford tries to get their extra point. Goes the big 44, is going to run it through. He makes it. 20-26. Narrowing the gap here. This is very much a game in play here. 7:37 in the third quarter of this playoff game. The winner going to be matching the victor of the Goffstown Merrimack game, which is in session right now. And Goffstown, I believe, is 16 over Merrimack's 8. Bedford getting ready to kick. Last couple kicks have been beautifully executed, nice and deep, lots of bounces. This is a little shorter, good bounce. Kevin Malcolm picking it up though, finding a hole. Kevin running through, again another nice run by Kevin Malcolm. Looks like he just evaded getting his leg twisted. 1st and 10, Manchester on the Bedford 21-yard line. Quinn Perez Castaneda right up through the middle, good for about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards. Nice hold, good blocking there by Jason Jerome. Javal It looked like it was Javal Desser. I don't think it was. That was Perez Castaneda on that carry. Picked up about 1. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. Griffin Nye coming in with a play. Still some confusion. Perez Castaneda coming out. Just under 6 minutes of play in the 3rd quarter. Goes to Briggs. Briggs on the left. Takes some heat. Shifts to the right where he's met by 2 of Bedford's finest and brought down after a gain of about 2 yards. Is that a 1st down? That's a 1st down, Marcus Briggs. It'll be 1st and 10 on the Bedford 10-yard line. Is there a fumble? There's a fumble on the carry. Bedford recovers. Look at that, Castaneda on that Manchester run, handing possession over to Bedford. There's a flag. There's a mistake. He recalls it, withdraws it. There he is. Rush right through the middle. Nice play. What a game. Beautifully executed by Bedford. Following the blocking. Looked like it was a good option there. Nicely done, Bedford. Picking up about 8 yards. Another one right through the middle. This guy's got some room. Another nice game in the 1st down for Bedford. Finally brought down by Brandon Monero. There's the snap, goes to 44. He's held about at the line. Putting Perez Castaneda getting there to plug that up, making the tackle. 3 minutes here left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and about 9. There's a pass. It's in the air. It's caught and brought all the way in for a touchdown, Bedford. Nicely done, Bedford. Again, showing what they're made of, even in the score out for the 3rd time this game. It is a tied score, 26-26. 2:27 here in the 3rd quarter. Bedford tying the score with the potential to take the lead here with an extra point. Let's look for a pass. They're going to probably make it 2. 44 on the carry. They're going to run it through. They do it. Bedford takes the lead. 27-26 in this playoff game. Bedford rallying here to take control of the game once again by 1 point. Keeps it on the ground. Kevin Malcolm again picks it up, runs it. He's got some room on the side. He's brought down a great tackle by number 14 of Bedford. Again, midfield where Manchester will pick it up. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Cobras. Goes to Marcus Briggs through the middle. Stopped after a gain of about 2 yards. Maybe a yard and a half. Perez Castaneda finding a hole, he's running through, he picks up, how many yards? Maybe 4. 5. It's going to be 3rd and about 1.5, Cobras. 52 seconds here left in the third quarter. Bickford, was he looking to pass? I don't think that quite worked out. He took maybe a loss of about a yard, to be fourth and about 3. Somehow I don't think that play worked as designed. That's the end of the third quarter. Manchester down by 1 point to Bedford, 27-26. Fourth, and about 1.5 for the Cobras. They try to push through. They are denied. Marcus Briggs on the carry, who is held. Cobras will hand it over on down. Briggs not able to push through that line of Jaguars. It's going to be Bedford ball. They're in control. They're in the lead. They got 9 minutes. First and 10. Bedford.
Don't hesitate, just hit him. Go down, baby.
This guy hit right at the line, held at the line. Loss of momentum. He just hit a brick wall there. Michael Roomraj, Marcus Briggs, Brandon Monero, the whole line in there just stopped. There's never tackle made. It was just a stop of forward momentum. 8:36 here left in the game. Bedford has a man out wide. Probably going to be looking for a pass here. He is going out deep. He passes. Almost intercepted, but it's caught. It's held on to. Oh my gosh. Looked like the Cobras got their hands around it, but it was wrestled out by the Bedford intended receiver, who takes control, and that looks to be a reception and possibly a first down, although there's a couple flags on that. We'll see what happens. So we're going to resolve this this flag. It'll be first and 10 Manchester. First and 10 Bedford, I'm sorry, on the Manchester 21-yard line. Off of that reception. Goes to 35. He stumbles. And he pays the price for that. It was a loss of maybe a half a yard. It'll be second and 10. Second and 10 Bedford. They have the lead by 1 point. 7 minutes left here in the game. Can they hang on to this? Big number 44.
Get him, Aiden, get him!
Griffin Nye stops him right at the line. Before he had a chance to move further. So it's still going to be third and 10. I think he actually gained about a yard on that, but still about third and 10. What is Bedford going to have? It's going to be a run. Number 35. He's, missed a wrap up there. Marcus Briggs rushed through, got an arm around him, slowed him down, but could not bring him down. That was finished off by Aiden Plumpton.
One more defense, one more!
6 minutes left here in the game. Manchester down by 1 point. This is the playoff game. The winner here goes to the championship next week. The winner of the Merrimack Gospel. It's going to be a pass. He's looking. Does he have his target? He's running himself, and he's running it. That's a first down. Runs right along the sideline. Beautifully done before being brought out of bounds. That's a first down. First down Bedford. Big change, big benefit for Bedford. First and 10 on the Manchester 11-yard line. Manchester needing to hold them. Can't let them score. Gain of about 1. The second gain of maybe 2. Gonna be second and 8. Griffin Nye twisted up a little bit on that play. It's a 1-point ball game, 4:43 here left in the game. Bedford in very sweet position. He gets smacked down by Quentin Perez. Castaneda on the sack, loss of about 4 yards, 5 yards. I mean, third and about 12. Got a man down here. Third and 12, Bedford. Up, his fumble's on the ground. And he's tackled. Marcus Briggs grabs his legs, brings him down for yet another sack. Another loss. It's going to be 4th and about 16. 4th and long. Look for a pass. There's 3:30 left in the game. Bedford is up by 1 point. It is make or break for them. They must score with this point, with this play. We have number 22 lined up wide. Look for the pass. It is make or break for Bedford. They're known to make it. It's a reverse. It's a reverse. Can he be stopped? He's stopped. He is stopped. Stop. What a play. Zach Lubin putting it in to Bedford's aspirations of clearing the gap here. But there's 2:53 left to play. Manchester must score. They're the underdog. They must score. They're down by 1 point. 1st and 10 Cobras. Bedford. I believe that's Perez Castaneda on the carry who gets nowhere. Oh no, I changed that. He got about 3 yards up. Hard fought battle there. 2nd and about 7 for the Cobras. There's flags. I think they're against Manchester. They are traveling. I mean, offsides. 1:56 left in the ball game. Manchester must score. Marcus Briggs on the carry, right through the middle, picks up about 7 yards. 1:45 left in the game. They must make a point. There's a timeout called on Manchester, by Manchester. Coach Guerin going out to the field, followed by Coach Perez. Griffin Nye coming in. Javal Desser coming out. When Perez Castaneda on the carry, goes nowhere. He stopped. Clock ticks. Clock ticks. 1:26, 1:25. Cobras need to hustle it up. This is 4th down, and they got 4 yards and a half a field to go. There's 2 points standing between them and victory here tonight in this championship and this playoff. Bickford takes it. Bickford's running. Bickford's looking to pass. He's in it's way out of bounds. It should stop the clock. It does at 51 seconds. Bedford has taken control of this ball game on downs. Manchester has 51 seconds to wrestle the ball from them and score. Bedford can just knee it for a couple times and take this victory. They run once, got a man in the clear. He's brought down. Clock still runs, 39 seconds. Bedford is in control of the ball. 30 seconds. There's no rush on their part. 25 seconds. There's a sad Manchester line. We thought victory in the championship was in their future. 13 seconds. 8 seconds. There's a whistle. against Bedford. Bedford takes a knee. Let these remaining 7 seconds expire. That is the ball game. And Bedford moves on to the championship. Where they'll be taking on the winner of the Goffstown Merrimack team. Bedford, exuberant, a well done job by Bedford. Did a great job here tonight, defeating the Manchester East Cobras by 1 point. Again, a game on extra points, 27-26. And that will end Manchester's season. And we will be interested in seeing how Bedford comes up against, my guess is Goffstown. We'll take the day over against Merrimack tonight. And I've really enjoyed covering this season. I'm Joe Briggs. And here we see these saddened Cobras, but they've done a wonderful job this year. Everything to be proud of. Very good play. This was, though, a game of extra points, as so many of them are here in indoor football. Jason, who are you going to say hello to?